Ребята, всем привет! Меня зовут Айна и сегодня я собираюсь взять интервью у Картик. Он из Индии, и ему Amazon спонсировал рабочую визу. И на этом интервью моя цель, наверное, показать не только то, что ему спонсировали, возможно, узнать вот эти подробности, и также какие возможности есть у компании Amazon, какие есть бенефиты. Kartik, thank you so much for joining me today, and I would like to ask you some questions. So, could you tell me please a little bit about yourself, where you're from originally, and why did you choose the US, and when did you come here?
I'm originally from India. I came to the States back in 2013 for my master's. I grew up in a place called Chennai, and then I started working for Amazon in 2020 during the COVID.
So when did you come here? What experience, what educational background you have already?
I have an engineering background.
Bachelor degree?
Yes, I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and master's in industrial engineering.
In India?
No, in India I did my bachelor's, and here did the master's.
What is your first job in US?
Yes. I went to Texas A&M in College Station. It's one of the good universities in Texas. I studied industrial and systems engineering there. I got a couple of internships there. My first job was as an intern at Halliburton.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's
we
an
have
oil.
that company in the Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's an oil and gas
Yes.
chain. So
Yes.
my first summer with them was an internship, and I was fortunate enough to actually get into Halliburton as an intern, as a summer intern. And then after that, I did another internship with this company called Reckitt Benckiser, and that was in manufacturing. As a manufacturing intern, I did that. And after that, Reckitt gave me a full-time opportunity. So I worked with them for a couple of years before moving to Amazon.
When you have your internship, it was like paid internship?
Yes.
So you have your OPT or CPT?
Correct. Honestly, it's been a long time. I think it's OPT.
You came here as F1 status?
Yes.
Who paid for your master's degree?
Yeah, honestly, I think I ended up paying for my master's myself, because my program was very economical, and
It was cheap?
it was very cheap. Yeah.
How much did you pay? If it's not secret.
No, I think I ended up paying close to $15,000. I think one semester cost me like $6,000. So I think $18,000 I was able to
Paid full.
pay full. Yeah, and then but I earned that money in like through the internships. So
nice.
like 3 months of internship, I think it covered me.
You found this internship, or you found yourself?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. The first internship, Halliburton reached out to my department. Okay, hey, we have this opening. We would like to interview your students. So I sent my resume, and I think I met with the hiring manager, and he said that I really liked hearing your story, because at that time I had work experience in India similar to the Halliburton requirements that they wanted. So they really liked my work experience, and they said, okay, we will give you the offer.
What did you do in India?
Yes, I worked for this company called Xerox. Right, so Xerox was first building their vertical paper pad printing machine. So it was like an engineering job. It was more related to systems engineering, the kind of work that I was doing there, and it was very similar and specific to what Halliburton was also wanting at that time. So I was just lucky.
Then you found a job in Amazon?
Yes. I was working for Reckitt Benckiser in supply chain, but Reckitt Benckiser was not doing a green card. They only do H1B. I got my H1B picked through lottery in 2016, but then they were not willing to do my GC, like the I-140 thing. So I had to find company that was willing to initiate my I-140 sponsorship. luckily I found Amazon. I found them through LinkedIn. I applied for a couple of opportunities. Yeah.
In the Amazon or in the LinkedIn, they have like exactly saying that they're gonna sponsorship, or you ask them?
No, I mean, I kind of did my research, right? So companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, they all do sponsor green cards.
So when you like apply to this Amazon job, how long have you been like working from offer, like from interview to the offer?
Yeah, it was very fast. It was like within a week I got my offer.
Really?
Yes.
You said you have 4 interviews, no?
Oh yeah, I mean the interviewing process was really long. Like it was a whole day of interviewing. But after the interviewing, the next Monday or so, I knew that that I had the offer on my hand.
So could you tell me about like what kind of interviews did you have?
Yeah, it was. I interviewed for a non-technical role. So most of my interviewing questions was based upon my prior experience, prior work experience, and what I've accomplished as a professional so far. So I think I had about 6 rounds of interviews back to back with maybe
6 people?
Yeah, 6 people across multiple teams. It was all maybe 45 minutes with a 15-minute break between each of them. So it was all situational based. What would you do, or what have you done? How do you resolve conflicts? Talk me through an exciting project that you worked on, stuff like that. So
when did you ask them about sponsorship, or when did you ask them about like?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think during the interview process, I did not ask them about sponsorship.
Right away, see?
Yeah, I did not ask about sponsorship, but after they gave me an offer, I asked them about the sponsorship, because in my head, I didn't want to confuse both the things. Obviously, sponsorship is important for me, but at the same time, I just wanted to make sure that I have the offer on hand. And then once I have the offer on hand, I was going to ask, okay,
what position are you working now?
I've changed a couple of positions after moving to Amazon. Yeah, I'm not doing the same job that I applied for. Yeah.
What position you applied for first?
So it's a business analyst position.
Business analyst.
Yeah.
And right now, what are you working like?
It's similar business analyst position is what I'm working at, but I think in a different context and a different team. Yeah.
So do you like your job? What do you like the most in your job?
Yeah, absolutely. I love working for Amazon. It's a great company. The thing that I really love about Amazon is the day one mentality, or the startup mindset. It's very nice. It's always working in a very fast-paced environment with similar mind people. So there's always problems, but how do you mitigate the problems? How do you de-risk the problems? How do you keep customer in front? How do we ensure that we satisfy the customer and address all the needs? If you have the right mindset, you can keep learning every single day, and that's something very exciting, at least for me as an individual. I like to keep learning new things and more things, and when you surround yourself with the right-minded people, it's a great opportunity for you.
So what benefits do you have in Amazon?
The standard 401k benefits, the medical benefits, your other benefits and stuff like that. So
do they have like trainings, courses?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. I think they have a lot of training material within Amazon. Let's say I want to move to a team that does economics, right? Let's say I find economics as my new interest, new love, and I want to pursue my career in that field. You can definitely learn new things around the topic and create a nice career path in economics.
So you can change.
Yeah. You can definitely change career. Keep yourself more available and learn new things that requires in the new field and the new team, so that you can move towards the path that you want. So it's very interesting.
What do you think? Is Amazon only like sponsorship, only like high-tech level specialists, or they can also like do sponsorship, like for example, like who works in warehouse?
I think what I can say is that Amazon reviews all the application separately, and when it checks all the boxes from the requirement that the Homeland Department sets, I think they do the filing accordingly, right? So it's not just like, it's not position based, it's not like we cannot say it's okay warehouse related or others related, but every single position is demanded by the requirement of the Homeland Security.
If person works in like warehouse department or like delivery associate, is it difficult to achieve more, like to have like a good career in there?
For folks who start at the warehouse associate experience level, it's amazing what Amazon does. Like I've heard that there is education programs that Amazon supports and Amazon funds for their associates, right, who are willing to put in the hours to study. I've personally known many people who have started at the level 1, tier 1 associates on the warehouse, but they have made their way up to the corporate levels, working with other people who who have their MBAs from other departments or the other Ivy League universities. So Amazon definitely values people who have this day one mentality, leadership skills, who solves problems, who prioritizes what's best for the customers, and who basically lives by their leadership principles. There's about 16 leadership principles, which I absolutely admire, and I love it.
Created this 16 leadership.
I don't know. I think it started with Jeff Bezos. It started from day one.
Can we read it somewhere, or it's like on the internet?
It's in the internet, yeah.
If you have any questions, you can comment here. What is your advice for people who want to work in Amazon and they also achieve this like level?
It goes back to the 16 leadership principles. Like that's the guiding light of success in Amazon. That's the DNA of Amazon. Like the 16 leadership principles that we have, everything. It's ownership, right? So that's one. Learn and be curious. That's one. Deep dive, that's one. Delivering results, that's one. Customer obsession, this is one. Insisting on high standards is one. Being right a lot of the times, right? So I think, again, going back to the leadership principles, those are the main guiding lights. I mean, we don't have to master all 16 all the time, right? But at least whatever we do in Amazon, if you have that mentality at the back of your mind, you put the necessary hats when you're solving the problems, it's going to be a cakewalk for you.
Is it Amazon always like hiring companies? Usually how people like apply for Amazon, like LinkedIn, or they also from their website? How it's better to apply?
All the available openings in their website. I think they also posted in LinkedIn. So, and Indeed, I spoke to one of my recruiter and she said we also use Indeed very frequently.
Thank you so much, Kartik, for your time, for your interview. It was very useful. Если есть у вас остались вопросы, пожалуйста, пишите в комментариях, и я постараюсь у него спросить, потом ответить. Всем пока, увидимся на следующем видео.